Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I move to strike the last word. And I just want to say thank you to the chairman, to the ranking member for making this possible today. And though I do agree with my colleague on the other side of the aisle, Ms. Moore, that you can't always get what you want, it's better that we don't quote the Caddyshack judge who said, "You'll get nothing and like it." So we had to give up a little bit of everything here. So I think all of us ended up with something that is a good package that our colleagues will support on the floor. And I am supportive of this package. Not perfect. I don't get everything we want, but H.R. 2074, the Tax Relief for American Families and Workers Act, is a comprehensive package that is going to preserve so many things that were great in the Tax Cuts and Jobs Act that really helped our economy, especially in upstate New York. It's going to have an extremely meaningful impact on my constituents in New York District 24. It's going to help hardworking families, manufacturers, multi-generational family farms, which are critical to my district. This package will also have wide-ranging benefits to so many New Yorkers who are suffering under soaring costs, rising taxes, and regulatory expansion. I'm a longtime business owner and a former newspaper owner, so I'm grateful for many of the provisions in here. Particularly, I'm really pleased that I was able to work with Representative Del Bene on the Community News and Small Business Support Act to help introduce and establish tax incentives to help support local news organizations. They're critical to our local communities. Also grateful to be able to work on the New Markets Tax Credit Extension Act with Representative Sewell to make this permanent. This is something we'll continue to work on. It's going to be a huge win for my district. A recent New Markets Tax Credit investment in my district will support a partnership between GLOW YMCA and United Memorial Medical Center in Batavia, New York, and will create nearly 400 jobs. These are critical assets that we need in our small rural communities in upstate. Also really excited to partner with my colleague, sad to see him go, Representative Higgins, the Saving Our Malls Act, which I've introduced with him as well. That will help our commercial real estate industry up in upstate New York. Also, the Technology for Energy Security Act, which I introduced with Representative Panetta to extend the investment tax credit for qualified fuel cells until January 1, 2033. The 30% tax credit, which is set to expire next year, has been an important pillar in promoting domestic development of stationary fuel cells in America, supporting thousands of jobs in the United States. And this is also a key component of securing American energy independence, reducing our dependence on foreign adversaries around the world, especially China. Also want to join with my colleague, Representative Kildee, and thank you so much for your great advocacy and work on helping the Delphi salaried employees. We're never going to quit on this. We're going to make sure that they get their justice at some point. Unfortunately, not in here. Also just wanted to thank Mr. Beyer and others, especially Mr. LaHood, for spearheading the low-income housing tax credit. It's a critical element for my district as well. And I'm just grateful to all my colleagues for being able to get so many great elements, not everything, but in this bill. And Mr. Chairman, I just want to say again, I am grateful for your work on this. I know you've been working for months and months with Senator Wyden and your staff and everyone in the Ways and Means Committee coming together in a bipartisan way to put forth this bill, and look forward to moving this forward in the House and Senate and getting them signed into law to protect our communities. Thank you, and I yield back.